Recently, a startling revelation was revealed in an article. The value of XRP reached an astounding $1,427. The possible adoption by 30% of international banking institutions is credited with this milestone. Although 30% may not seem like much at first, it is a sizable chunk of the banking industry. It's interesting to note that Ripple is allegedly interacting with almost 1/3 of the banks worldwide. And in today's section, we have all the proof to support this. But the question is, are these institutions making the most of Ripple's potential? It doesn't seem to. In our conversation today, we'll go into greater detail on this subject. We're also going to look at a story that surfaced 2 days ago that suggests Ripple may be about to go public by the end of March. As March draws to a conclusion, this shift might propel XRP's price to an eye-watering $8.97 in just over a month. Greetings and welcome back to your one-stop shop for everything XRP-related, Crypto Insights family. Let's briefly catch up before getting into the main topic of today's article. I need you to do me a little favor. Click like, subscribe, and ring that bell to become a part of our incredible community. It's interesting to note that SBI holdings alone make for around 4% of all worldwide bank deposits. In the long run, this implies that SBI may account for a sizable 4% of the 30% worldwide banking industry that may use Ripple's technology. However, that is only the beginning. By launching its on-demand liquidity services in conjunction with the Brazilian central bank, Ripple has also formed a significant alliance in that country. Furthermore, that is only one component of the worldwide jigsaw. In light of our recent talks about the BRICS countries, you may recall from my previous video that we examined the direct connections that each of the member nations, China, Brazil, South Africa, Russia, and India has with Ripple for on-demand liquidity and central bank digital currencies, or CUBDCs. The BRICS countries alone account for almost 29% of the world's economic output as compared to the global GDP. This leads us to a fascinating prospect. The ramifications might be enormous if the BRICS nations opt to work with Ripple as a group. In a prior video, I went into great detail on the viability and the current processes for integrating CBDCs on the XRP ledger. It is impossible to exaggerate the importance of the XRP ledger in this situation. Because of its crucial role in the developing financial landscape, Ripple's technology's potential becomes even more apparent as we look ahead to the next bull market. After the Fed made a public announcement, the discussion surrounding Ripple's emerging position in financial technology took a dramatic shift. According to their statement, XRP and XLM may be crucial in bolstering the blockchain framework of their future FedNow payment system. The Fed highlighted this development by pointing to the partnership with Metal Blockchain as a crucial step in converting cash to stablecoins in a frictionless manner, thereby reducing the distance between the decentralized financial industry and traditional banking institutions. At the moment, Americans can use digital Bitcoin wallets or third-party apps like Venmo and PayPal to make fast domestic payments. But this scene is about to undergo a revolution thanks to the FedNow service. The platform, which is now in its experimental phase, has already drawn involvement from more than 120 organizations, including well-known brands like US Bank and Exchange Bank, in addition to a range of payment processors and solution providers. This breakthrough not only demonstrates how blockchain technology is becoming more widely accepted and integrated with traditional financial services, but it also represents a turning point in the evolution of traditional banking and the cutting-edge field of decentralized finance. As a pioneer in distributed ledger technology and cross-border payment solutions, Ripple is well positioned to play a significant role in the FedNow program, which is being directed by the Federal Reserve. In a similar vein, the FedNow ecosystem is probably going to include Stellar Lumens, also known as XLM, which is well known for its blockchain-powered network that simplifies and reduces international transactions. The story takes an intriguing turn at this point. A headline caught the attention of the financial community just 8 hours ago. In the midst of 30% global bank acceptance, XRP soars to $14.27. It's a noteworthy development that highlights how blockchain and finance might revolutionize industries. The report claims that the adoption of XRP by 30% of global banks for cross-border payments is responsible for the startling increase in its value to $14.27. This degree of uptake indicates a huge demand for XRP, which will drive its price to previously unheard of levels. With a skyrocketing market capitalization, XRP's rise represents not just a victory for Ripple, but also a possible jackpot for investors. The discovery that XRP's market penetration is almost at this 30% level adds depth to the story, suggesting even wider acceptance throughout the world's financial system. 6 days ago, there had been a startling update indicating that XRP transactions would surpass $1.20 quadrillion, which would raise its theoretical price to $10,000. This marks a significant change as financial institutions start to use the XRP ledger and its digital assets more widely. Unquestionably, the news has been released. No longer merely conjecture, Ripple's buyback plan is becoming a reality that is developing more quickly than anyone had predicted. The company that created XRP Ripple Labs is actually buying XRP rather than merely considering it. According to a recent source, Ripple begins a significant buyback, retiring nearly 1 billion XRP. This action shows a strong endorsement of XRP's worth and prospects in the financial system. The disclosure that the Federal Reserve is actively interested in using XRP as a pillar of international payment infrastructures, rather than merely watching from the sidelines, thickens the plot. The ramifications are enormous. Estimates indicate that if central banks around the world adopt XRP widely, its value might soar to between $12,000 and $22,000 per unit. This increase in value highlights how XRP has the ability to revolutionize international finance. Furthermore, it has been confirmed that Google's observations support this course, confirming the Federal Reserve's plans to use XRP due to its unmatched potential as a worldwide payment system. For Ripple and XRP, this set of events represents a major turning point that puts them at the forefront of financial innovation and has the potential to completely alter the global payments environment. Yes, we are going to tell you about the devastating documents that we have obtained through leaks. The fact that the Fed has had its sights set on XRP for a while is becoming more and more clear. The Fed said a few weeks ago that it would use XRP internationally in accordance with ISO 4217. Originally scheduled to be implemented by the end of 2023, this ambitious plan had unforeseen setbacks, stopping XRP from being widely used as a legally recognized currency right after receiving regulatory approval. Currently, XRP is listed among major currencies issued by governments and central banks, including the US dollar, euro, GBP, and Canadian dollar. However, additional revelations revealing the Federal Reserve's intentions to actively use the XRP digital asset add complexity to the story. Google Reader Insights emphasize suggestions made by Kikuchi, a government official who supports establishing a sidechain using XRPL's public chain. Expert KJI claims that this approach would open the door for previously unheard of cooperation and technical advancement by enabling Federal Reserve money to interact directly with private sector advances. And this is only the start. A revolutionary era for financial technology and digital assets is ahead, as indicated by Jerome Powell, the chair of the U.S. Federal Reserve, who has stated that large investments are being made to create new autonomous settlement systems in the U.S. Please keep in mind that I do not hold a financial advisor license.